So,
So,
are you here to harp on me, or is this simply a checkup?
I'm not here to harp on you. It's the same as it always was. You're here in this house, suffering its tortures. The circle perpetuates.
And yet my rebuttal shall remain the same. I'm content here, and I don't need anything else outside this house.
15 years is a long time to stay cooped up in here. The mere thought seems baffling. I would have trouble believing it if I have not seen it myself. Progress isn't a bad thing here.
I don't need motivation. There's no progress to be made.
The hell there isn't. You need to stop living in your own little sheltered world.
It's my life.
No, it's not. It's not as much as a life as it is a blueprint of it.
I like it like that. It has meaning to me.
That it does.
You know, I hope you're cognizant of the fact that I don't need constant checkups.
Fine. So, how's your love life? Still a continuous cycle of tasty bits dangling in front of your ugly mug just out of reach?
I'll have you know that there have been some progress. Actually, I met this girl. Her name is Lisa, and I think it's going pretty well.
And you met her how?
On a dating site. I'm out there. I'm playing the field. So
Lisa and someone you've never met from a dating site. You realize she is looking for a real relationship which you can't provide. Once she realizes that your chatting up will be like a wily coyote chasing, dropping off a cliff, a brief glimmer of hope before plummeting to a painful end.
you don't know that.
Yes, I do. And if you really want to test it, tell her about your situation. It won't work because no girl will understand your situation or even come to your house for a first date. They want to meet in public places to assure that you're not a rapist or some deviant creep.
I'll have you know that I can make it work. Okay. It doesn't need to play out like that, boy.
Here's a far grander idea for you to toy with. Let it happen that way. Give yourself a reason to get out and leave this place.
I don't need a reason. I told you. I have everything here.
What else do you have in this bland existence?
That's not the only thing keeping me going.
What? Your job? You write product reviews for websites. I hardly seen it. It's a rewarding career.
Rewarding career. Those puppy pads, the company, they were in awe of my review.
You don't even own a dog. You piss on those.
They were meant to soak up urine, and they accomplished said tasks. So end of story. Plus, I have my fiction right.
Yeah, because your G.I. Joe fan fiction is really taking you places.
I just made Roadblock gay. So, needless to say, I'm tinkering with the core character dynamics, and it's a brave new world for the Joes, and you know it's
just
really keeping me.
Being occupied won't cut it. You need to experience things far greater than that.
I don't need anything. Everything I have is confined within these walls.
And that's the problem. True satisfaction is outside of this house. Friends, work, women. That's what you're missing. And don't tell me you don't want those things, because if you didn't, you wouldn't spend so much time talking to strangers online. You crave something you can never have.
I already told you.
And what happens when you don't?
What happens when I don't? Well, why speculate?
Because these are things you should be thinking about. You've gone into and turned this house into a prison where you sit in solitary confinement. I'm your sole contact to the world. Therefore, without me, you literally got nothing.
I like to keep things in reality.
Stop skirting the issue. You've been here far longer than anybody thought. It's time you move on.
If you're being facetious, then it's okay to let me in on that fact.
Let me tell you a story. It's about a man who survived a shipwreck and washed up on a small, uninhabited island.
Let me guess. I'm the guy on that island, right? And I'm in need of some help. Is that it?
I don't know anything about a rescue help, but what I do know is you're about to experience the fire. Whether that's good or bad, it's for you to be seen.
What are you talking about?
Don't forget to take your pills. Dr. Mountbank will be in touch. You may stop by and check on your progress.